Yo, what's good, YouTube? I know it might be hard to hear me. I'm in a work truck right now, but we're getting this going. So today's concept I want to talk about is the 5 to 10. So basically, I just want to talk about I just want to talk about how important it is to not only work a 9 to 5 when you're coming up, but what you do when you get off your 9 to 5 is going to change your life. So, in my personal experience, I worked a 9 to 5. Before that, I'd work overnights and then work another job during the day. And by the time I get home, it'd probably be around like 6, 7, sometimes I wouldn't even get home. But I would always still make time to get to the gym, spend time with my family, and work on my business. And if you do things like that over time, that's where you're gonna see results. If you just get home every day from your 9 to 5 and be like, I just want to relax, blah 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 blah, you're never gonna see results. And you can't make excuses. And if you don't work a 9 to 5 and you're financially stable, there's no excuse why you shouldn't be working on your own business or just anything you're passionate about. You gotta work on that. Like if you're not, like, there's no excuse. And that's fine. Like if you're content, if you're happy with your life, so be it. But if you're like me, I have a daughter, I have a lot of responsibilities, bills, stuff like that. You need to use that extra time wisely. Also, it just gives you a purpose in life. Like, I'd rather be moving towards something in my life and have fun doing it. Something that I enjoy too. For what I'm doing online fitness training and mindset training. I like helping people that like the same things I like and want to do similar things that I do. I also play basketball a little bit. I'm tempted to make some type of content on basketball, but I'm not sure yet on that. Recovering a hip flexor injury. That's just a side tangent. Regardless though, what you do with your 5 to 10 is gonna maximize your results. How I do this is I use Google Calendar to kind of schedule my day out every single day. That way I kind of know exactly what needs to get done and what other responsibilities I have. For example, like if I'm going to see somebody, I schedule that time out. If I have time with my daughter, I schedule quality time with my daughter. And then whatever time I have extra, I will schedule what business thing I have to get done. Whether, there's certain systems I have in place for my business, so I'll schedule that in. So certain things like that, that's how I get it done. Time management is one of the biggest things when it comes to this. So you gotta manage your time wisely. Other than that, it does take a lot of mental strength to do this. You gotta have a lot of energy. I've been fasting during the day, and ironically, it actually helps. I use caffeine as well. I know some people are opposed to caffeine, but I use caffeine. I fast for mental clarity. At the end of the day, I have a big meal. It feels good. It feels like I earned my meal. So these are just like little things that you can do to get better. Also, going to sleep at the same time, getting good sleep, and waking up at the same time is something to do. I'm not perfect, but I'm pretty good. And if I can really get it locked down, and you can really get it locked down, it just takes you to the next level when it comes to the 5 to 10. Regardless though, always spend extra time working on your business. As much time as possible. Just do it, because in the future you're never gonna regret it. For example, I'm 26. I want to be extremely financially safe by 30. Like, that's my main thing. I'm not worried about being rich. I'm not worried about any of those things. I don't really care about fame, like being famous or anything like that. I just want to be financially stable, do what I love, help people out, and provide a great life for my daughter and my future family, right? So I like, that's how I look at things. But when you find purpose like that, it's so much easier to push towards your goals. I think a lot of people have empty purposes or just empty motivations that don't last. I know, like, in my life, I had a daughter, so it kind of changed me a lot. But anybody can find their purpose. You just have to find it. Before I had a daughter, it was more like me wanting to make my family proud and things like that. So, and just show my work ethic, because I've always had a strong work ethic. But regardless, find your why. Time management and any free time after you get off your 9 to 5, use it wisely. Also, I recommend any extra money you have left over after you pay your bills, try to invest at least 20% of that, or at least half of it. Also, and then keep the rest in your bank account. But try to invest here and there as much as possible. It's a great thing. I've done it. I like to invest in ETFs. I'm not advising you what to invest in, but me personally, I like to invest in ETFs, Bitcoin, Ethereum, things like that. Just guaranteed investments, because it's way better than a savings account. You'll earn higher returns over time. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor, so you don't have to take my advice. But so yeah, just be smart. Have a purpose behind everything you do. Be disciplined and just have a strategy. Strategize your life and go from there. Like, again, like I said, everything I do is calculated for the most part. I try to plan out my weeks. Obviously it's never gonna go extremely as planned, and you just have to be prepared for all of that. So at the end of the day, like you can tell, I'm in a work truck right now. We're out here working, but after I get off, I go right into working on my business, helping people out, client calls, sales calls, everything like that. I use my time wisely, and that's why I get the results I get. And in the future, I would love to make online fitness coaching my main thing, and I'm really close to getting there. So if anyone's interested, there will be links in the description. You can go ahead, book a one-on-one call. We'll talk more about working with me and my team, as well as there will be an application to work with me. Again, I help people out with fitness, getting to where they want to go with their fitness goals, as well as mindset, and really working on the mental health side of things, because that's even more important than the fitness part. I also, again, help with nutrition. That goes along in with fitness. So we'll get you to where you want to go in no time. But yeah, I'm gonna do a video on my story. I was gonna share it here, but I'm gonna wait and do that separately, and just have a video of kind of what my motivation is and where it comes from. But other than that, we're out YouTube. I'm gonna be really consistent on here. I'm gonna let you know that. Hopefully daily uploads will be awesome. If not, one video a week. So get ready. We're going.